I never thought much about the old well at the edge of our property. Nestled within a thicket of gnarled trees and thick brambles, it seemed just another forgotten relic of the estate my family had barely maintained. My grandmother warned us to stay away from it. "It's a portal," she would say, her tone grim and unwavering, but young and headstrong. I brushed off her words as mere superstition. After her passing, curiosity gnawed at me like a restless ghost. One bleak afternoon, while dark clouds began to gather ominously overhead, I approached the well, drawn by an unseen force. As I peered into the depths, the air turned chilling, making the hairs on the back of my neck bristle. The water was eerily still, a reflection of despair tainted with shadows. I leaned closer, captivated by the abyss, when I saw something stirring beneath the surface, tendrils of mist that coiled like ghostly fingers. It beckoned me, whispering secrets I had no hope of understanding. I felt a shiver running down my spine as if I were being watched. That night, I couldn't shake the feeling that the well had awoken something in me. I began to hear whispers, soft, pleading, full of sorrow. I dismissed them at first, but as days passed, they grew louder, filling my thoughts with echoes of laughter and cries for help. I started to see shadows flitting around the corners of my vision, and though I would whip my head around to find them, nothing would be there. Yet the whispers continued, weaving tales of lost hopes and dreams buried in darkness. Desperate to silence the torment, I returned to the well, my heart pounding like a distant drum. I shouted down into the depths, demanding answers, but the well only gurgled back in agonizing laughter. That's when I noticed a note pinned to a nearby tree, weathered and forlorn, revealing a tragic history of a child who had vanished generations ago, last seen near the very well I stood before. The realization washed over me like cold water, a truth that chilled me deeper than the depths of that pit. I hadn't just uncovered a secret. I had opened a doorway, and something was waiting on the other side, eager to return. The whispers intensified, wrapping around me like suffocating vines, and I knew then that I would have to face the darkness I had unwittingly invited into my life.